Alright, hey dude! 'Tis I, your brother! This is effectively going to be like a video journal for my Malakai Makaisson Dwarf Total Warhammer 3 campaign that I wanted to share with you, since I tell you about this game all the time. So the Dwarfs are one of my favorite factions. They were my first faction I tried out in my first Total War Warhammer game. And he's a prominent character in the Gotrek and Felix books that I love so much. So, yeah, I'm excited to share this with you. I've tried this campaign a couple times, and have sort of fallen into disaster one way or another, which happens in these games. You kind of learn what each faction's unique mechanics are as you go along. So I have done a little bit of the beginning of this game. Hopefully I don't run into terrible disaster this time. It's a pretty tricky campaign because of where he starts. But just as an overview, let's see what he's got. I have access to Malakai's adventures, enabling powerful war machines and artillery modifications and unique legendary battles. I start the campaign with control of the heroes Gotrek and Felix, my boys. And they are permanent parts of my faction, which is awesome. I love these guys. Less upkeep, so it's not as expensive for me to maintain armies with artillery and flying war machines. One of them are gyrocopters, and I love helicopters, so this faction particularly is great for me. And then additional recruit rank for my artillery and flying war machines. He has access to the Spirit of Grungni. He has an ability to increase damage and give magical attack to missile damage units, and extra missile strength for my artillery and flying machines. So that's Malakai. We're going to start way up in the north, near the Chaos Waste, surrounded by bad guys. So, yeah, that's Malakai. Let's get started.
From the earliest age of the Engineers Guild, the Dawi have forged machines of war. Wonders hewn of Gromril and gold. Trusted plans handed down through generations. Yet there are those who defy tradition. Cast out from the guild for his outlandish ideas, Malakai Makaisson now seeks to regain his honor. His Slayer oath to be fulfilled through iron, grit, and glory.
Hell yeah. Here we go.
Let's get started. We've got some serious work to do.
Sounds good, Malakai. Alright. The path to victory. The masters of innovation. Malakai Makaisson is both slayer and engineer who embarks upon deadly adventures using the might of the legendary Spirit of Grungni, pushing his engineering innovations to new heights as he seeks his desired doom. Progressing through Malakai's adventure missions upgrades specific war machines and leads to unique legendary battles against formidable enemies, while also potentially granting the benefits of the Dwarf's Age of Reckoning. Completing the legendary battles of Malakai's adventures will earn the Masters of Innovation their campaign victory. Alright. Let's see. First mission. Summon the Spirit of Grungni to fight in a battle. Cool, cool, cool. Can launch it in the middle of a fight for a little bit. Has special abilities. And then also defeat an army belonging to the following faction in battle. The Magathkin, which is our friend Dungrit here. Who looks to be like a Plague Lord of Nurgle. One of the 4 ruinous powers. The one of Pestilence and Plague. Good, got that. And then we'll check our campaign objectives.
It's cozier at the
Major one is capture and occupy the following settlements. Karak Doom, which is from the book Demon Slayer, where Malakai was introduced. He is using his ship on behalf of another dwarf to try to reclaim this old dwarf fortress. That's not going to be for a minute. Spirit summoned. Those are our missions. But our victory conditions. Complete 4 of his legendary battles in his adventures. Destroy the following factions: the War Host, the Apocalypse, and the Disciples of Hashut, which are Chaos Dwarves and the faction of Chaos. Occupy, loot, raise, or sack 30 different settlements, and that'll be our short victory. But if we want the long victory, Achieve the short victory conditions, occupy, loot, raise, or sack 60 different settlements, complete 7 legendary battles, and then in addition to the other factions, also destroy the Legion of Asgore, Servants of the Conclave, and Grimgor's Ardboys. Alright, so... yeah, so our first got Karaka Drak, but we want to take out these bad guys here. We are sort of surrounded by enemies. We've got Norska, which are basically like chaos-worshipping Vikings. We've got demons. We've got the Chaos Dwarfs over here. We're surrounded by bad guys. We've got Skaven here and Hellpit. You see Clan Molder's little banner. So lots of bad guys, and the problem I keep on having with this campaign is I keep on picking fights with too many people. Malakai is sort of a slow burn at the beginning because he can't recruit too much. So, yeah, let's jump into our first fight. Alright, oh gosh, he is so very large. Alright, looks like we got some Nurglings, some Plague Bears of Nurgle, and Plague Toads. Alright. This first fight's usually a gimme, but I like doing it just for fun. It's good to get associated, comfortable with your units. So let's begin. Alright. Before we get started, like with my Beastmen, I will sort of show you the units that we're working with here. So first up, we've got our Dwarf Miners. These ones have blasting charges, which is a little satchels of mining explosives they can throw. Very limited ammo. They basically get one shot with it. Not very heavily armored, and their weapons are just their mining pick, which are not great, but those picks do have great armor-piercing traits, so not terrible as far as Tier 0 units. Got 2 units of those guys. Then back here we've got the Doom Seekers. Malakai is a slayer, along with Gotrek. Dwarves who have committed some unspeakable taboo or crime, and so they shave their heads into a mohawk and cover their body in tattoos and swear to die in battle against monsters and trolls and other things for a great doom to atone for their sins. Speaking of a great doom, we've got the Slayer himself, Gotrek Gurnison, along with his buddy Felix, who swore an oath to record his doom. Felix not always super thrilled about the nonsense that Gotrek gets him into. We've got Malakai here. His crazy goggles and rotating rifle. We've got Dwarf Thunderers, our first sort of black powder unit with rifles. These guys are really powerful. The tricky thing with gunpowder units, though, is they need proper line of sight because their projectiles don't arc, so you can't shoot through your allies. You have to either get above ground or get on a side. We've also got some heavy dwarvish artillery with some cannons. Very powerful. Need to be on an incline on like a catapult, but very powerful direct damage. And then finally, some of my favorite dwarf units are the gyrocopters. These are the brimstone gun gyrocopters with flamethrowers attached to the front. So these are probably going to be the ones I'm going to try to specialize in for this army. But and then our opponent, we've got Nurglings, horrific little plague gremlins all stacked up on top of each other. And then we've got the Plague Bearers of Nurgle, like his base level demons, which are super gross and very stinky. They're barfing and being generally horrendous. And then their lord should be somewhere around here. I don't see him. He's probably hiding in the trees with the Plague Toads that we saw on the unit cards. But let's set up our initial battle lines. Do miners with explosive charges. Let's get up on a hill if we can, just to give our projectiles as much time to fire at the enemy as possible. There we go. That's a pretty good incline. We'll put the gunpowder there. Miners we'll place here. There we go. Then we'll put our Doom Seekers on the flank. And we'll have Felix fight alongside them. Malakai here. Gotrek here. And then we'll have the gyrocopters ready to assist. Alright, here we go. And we'll be able to summon the Spirit of Grungni with this after 120 seconds have passed. Let's help out the cannons a little bit, give them a little bit of a magic boost. first hit was sort of a wah. Fire away, boys. Oop. Oh, my gyrocopter's in the way. That's bad.
Brother, this guy
Oh, no!
stinks!
No, that was terrible.
Oh, throw!
Oh, that was so bad. You just shot 2 of my gyrocopters right out of the sky. Oh, that's really bad. I gotta be careful about that. It's usually not something I have to worry about with cannons. Gyrocopters are usually such late technology, I don't always get to use them. And there are the toads. Alright, Gotrek is going to be ready to deal with them.
Thunderers! Right! Nothing can stop us!
Alright, and then what I'm also going to do is turn off guard mode for these guys.
Now! Thunderers! Strike out!
Gotrek, go get them.
Yes! Shoot! It is a reckoning! Sigma! Thunderers! Go!
Activate magic weapons.
I command the spirit of Grindy! Die, Phil! Fire! Reload! Fire!
Ooh, let's get like a good bombing run done on these guys. Let's see.
Yes! Yes!
Alright, not bad.
Take him down! Target, Lord!
Yeah, have these guys shoot the big guys because they're going to be trickier to deal with. We'll actually have him shoot. The cannon shoot at them as well. They're going to have to reorient themselves there.
Gyrocopter!
Gyrocopters deal with them.
They have a castle! Yes! Malakai
And let's bring in the spirit of Grungni.
The clans unite! I'll die willingly!
Alright.
Gyrocopter!
Another bombing run.
Fast! Honored!
Glorious. And then Spirit of Grungni.
Honored!
Let's use your Spear of Grungni on this guy. Exalted Great Unclean One. Nice.
My axe first! Shoot the white axe! Gotrek!
Ooh, careful with the cannons there, guys. Don't hit Gotrek. He's such a small target. Really no excuse for that. I'll probably have these guys stop shooting once this demon is dead.
Kill is ours! Anu! Yes!
Alright, those guys are dead.
Making ground! I'm there!
Alright. And the demons are defeated. Gotrek actually got quite beat up there. That was crazy. Be careful with him in the next fight. I also can't believe I shot 2 of my gyrocopters out of the air. That was so tragic. I was wondering why they weren't firing. I thought they just wouldn't fire as long as they were there, but then as soon as I moved them, they fired. Let's see. Let's get Oath Gold, Army Replenishment. Let's get some cash.
This one's for Grimnir!
Alright, got that mission done.
The acquisition of lands
Got
is
that mission done. Thank you, advisor. Next mission, capture and occupy Skjoktraken. Alright. Let's level up our
Malakai
guys.
Makaisson.
Increase campaign movement. Yeah, everyone gets a tech tree, the legendary lords and heroes, so you can sort of specialize in a way. I want to get this extra movement range, and then these will be bonuses for my army. So I definitely want that.
What?
Gotrek will make tougher. Felix,
Slayer.
give him that. And then,
I what?
oh, got technology. Yes, so we basically, this tech tree is divided into like economy and army. And I think we should increase this stuff first because growth and income will basically fuel everything else. We gotta have our vegetables before dessert.
Perfect. With
And
maybe a
then
tweak or
Malakai's airship base is sort of goes with them so I can upgrade these buildings. But first I want to take this. This building we can
Did you see
build
that,
on. We
lads?
want growth. So we'll do that.
two. All right.
And let's jump into this fight.
I can't wait.
Alright. Decisive victory. No losses. Yeah, let's let the auto-resolve handle this one.
We're going to battle.
Not bad at all. And we'll occupy.
Not home. A little day from now.
So we got that. Got some income. Love that for us. Alright, mission issued. Capture the province. So once we capture Lair of the Troll King, we'll have the whole province here. So now we leveled up again.
What?
Let's increase missile strength for artillery, more ammunition for our ranged infantry. Let's grab that.
I ground me.
Make
It's
Gotrek a
me.
little tougher.
Engineer.
Give Felix this ability to help heal our troops. And actually, I think what we'll do is we'll actually have
Slayer.
Felix hop out of the army
Just a
so he can
minute.
replenish us next turn to
Alright.
help heal up Gotrek some more. And then let's see, we can build. We've already got that. Building up growth to improve this. So let's add Beer Hall and reduce our upkeep and reduce our recruitment costs. I think that's a solid turn one. Confederation, Wintertooth, and Aisling. Those are Norska. Yeah. So Throg the Troll is this Norskan faction, which means he defeated their chief. And now he's in control. Alright, new mission. Upgrade airship hull to hardened hull. I believe that is our base.
What?
Yeah, airship frame to hardened hull. So we need more population growth surplus before we can do that. New technology. Heavy kernstones, that's growth, which is what I want. So we're going to grab that.
Detection? Only thing that's
And
kept
I
wards
would
alive.
like to get here, but I don't think I can reach there in one turn without marching, and I don't want to do that. So we're just going to go as far as we can.
Let's get to
And then
it.
I think we can camp. And
Explosives expert.
Felix,
I can't
wants you to
disagree.
join the army.
Karagul is yours.
Thank you, Felix.
Greatest
That-
inventor.
Heal. Let's go into encamp stance. Yeah, that would help a lot for punishment. And let's...
New grudges in the making.
I don't know if I recruited last turn, actually. That's a huge mistake. Grab some dwarfs.
Innovator.
Can't build anything there. We'll build more on that.
I'm on it. What? You are a degenerate.
Okay, thank you. You're a degenerate. Got Skaven here, Kiss left there. I think we should be good to take this, even if we didn't recruit that extra Dwarf Warrior unit, which is a bummer, but gotta remember to do all the things. But that's turn two.
A new one. That mangling Felix owes me for
Mission
saving
issued.
us.
Confederate a legendary lord in the Book of Grudges. That won't happen for a while. Yeah, this is still very early. I'm not powerful enough to confederate any of these guys. All right, Malakai, let's get out of encampment stance.
I'll figure it out.
Drak is still building. Growth is still going on.
Engineer.
All right, I think we just hit these guys. Lair of the Troll Kings.
To Nurgle.
Plague Toads, Plague Bearers, Nurglings, but
I'll train the
they don't have much there. So I think, unfortunately, we're down like a unit that we would have had otherwise. But I think we'll make it work. And let's go.
Ready the airship for war.
Gotrek is all healed up, though, so that's good. Yeah, these guys aren't even fully summoned in yet, so they're weak. All right. Let's fight this one. We skipped the last one, so let's fight this one. Alright. Let's see. Pretty similar setup as before. We can actually get a better look at the plague toads that we didn't get to look at before. They're kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie, with the little farts and burps. Nurgle units are funny like that. Let's see. Got the other demons. I don't see their legendary lord. Maybe he's in the trees. Doesn't want to get shot by cannons. And speaking of that, I need to be very careful I do not put my gyrocopters in front of my cannon again. But let's set up on this hill. This is a very standard dwarf tactic, is post up on a hill. Black powder everybody. We'll set up here on this yonder hill. We'll put the gyrocopter safely off on the side. We'll set up a front line core of dwarf warriors with miners on either side. And then we'll do our Doomseekers on the flank. Thunderers behind the main line. Plague Toads are on this side. I'll put Gotrek on this side. Felix with the infantry. Malakai with his black powder, as he would say. Let's put these guys into a group.
Makaisson! Miners! Get friendly!
There'll be a second group, third group. Actually put Malakai in his. Alright. Let's rock and roll.
Nothing can stop us! By Grunyi and Smednir, I swear we'll destroy
Smack
the
those guys with a
foe.
quick blast of cannon fire.
Possessions of advanced technology.
Ooh, totally missed. Rude. And let's move.
Very well.
Oops.
Doing it.
Nope. What are you doing?
Positioning. Advancing. Go.
Blow through! Strike out! Malakai Makaisson! Yes! Yeah!
Gotrek, I want me running interference on those plague toads. Let's see. Let's see how the trees interfere with this. See if any cannon shot gets through. Maybe. Maybe not. Ooh. Well, don't know if I hit him. Alright.
The next hill is ours! Minus! Move! Kazuk! Shoot!
These guys coming from the side.
Where's the kill?
Alright, gotcha. Get him.
Jaeger.
Ooh, actually, real quick, I'm going to pause. Make sure my guys who I want chasing are not on guard mode. Ranged guys will keep on guard mode. Have the miners attack. These guys will hold. Yeah, we'll just have them fire into there. Normally I don't like pausing in a fight like this, especially one like this, but let's see. Yeah, they've got decent line of sight, I think. But this one looks like it might be a little bit better, so. Alright. Have you shoot.
Sword draw.
Go!
Charge, lads.
Shoot! This is a reckoning!
Now that they're mixed in, let's set up a bombing run.
Lock out! What's your command?
We'll save the next one for when they're a little bit more clumped. Alright, those guys are dead.
Agreed! Got!
Summon in the spirit of Grungni. bombing run from the plague bearers. Beautiful. Love that for us. Spirit of Grungni. Have you shoot these plague bearers, and we'll shoot a harpoon at this guy. Let's see if we hit. Ooh, we hit the nerdlings. Ooh, we got him! That's awesome. I love that for us. All right, Gotrek, Felix needs your help. And you help as well. And let's boost up these guys with some magic damage. We'll help out the miners because they're not quite as good in combat. Get him, Gotrek. Get him. You can do it. Get him. Yeah, get his ass. And let's take you out of guard mode. You can attack. Ooh, let's actually not shoot our own guys, please. All right. Well, that'll work. That'll work. We'll just override that old replay. All right. Well, that went pretty well. Managed to hold the front line. Yeah, gotta be careful with those gyrocopters. Those flamethrowers can really mess up my infantry if I'm not careful. Alright, and that's the lair of the Troll King occupied. Captured our province. Got some armor. We can issue a commandment.
Malakai
I want
Makaisson.
growth, so we're gonna get empower the guilds.
By Grunny, it's me,
Level you
engineer.
up. Increase ammunition.
The past is the
Make you
past.
tougher.
Explosives
Let's make
expert.
you tougher. After almost getting killed. And now we are
Latest inventor.
we are settled in this base, so we might as well do some building and recruiting. Let's recruit first before I forget.
These ones are handy.
Let's get some dwarf warriors, and we'll get 2 more miners. And then we can build. What can we build? Target practice dummy. Unit experience gained per turn. Okay, we can have our units get increased training. And if we wait next turn, we can increase this. And maybe be able to afford increasing all of those. How much is this?
Innovator.
I can't do anything else with this one, can I? No, because this requires level 2. So how much is this? 150. Well, it's only 750 for. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll grab that. Still have positive income, which is good.
All right.
Let's see. No regiments of renowned. No grudge settler units.
Only the toughest Dowie.
All right. Well, that is turn 3. Not too shabby. We'll secure this, and then I guess we need to decide where we're going next. I think the Skaven are just the best bet to deal with. I don't like dealing with the Skaven. The longer I let them sit there, the higher chance that they'll infest one of my settlements. And when they do, I won't even know it. Yeah, I think we deal with the Skaven first. They're closest. There are, like, ancestral enemies. Yeah. We're dealing with the Skaven.